The Environment Minister Tanya Plibersek has commissioned a review into development in Western Australia's Burrup Peninsula. The Burrup Peninsula is home to more than 1 million pieces of rock art, many of which date back tens of thousands of years. Earlier, I spoke with Josie Alec, a Kuruma Maruthanura woman and Murujuga traditional custodian, who is also a spokesperson for Save Our Songlines. Josie Alec, really appreciate your time. What are you hoping this review will achieve?
Well, we're hoping for the basic outcome is the cultural heritage of Murujuga to be protected. The whole area of Murujuga to be protected because it is so sacred and has millions of pieces of rock art there that tell a story of sustainability of Mother Earth.
Which projects right now are you most concerned about?
We are really, really concerned about the Perdaman project going ahead for the mere fact that they actually want to pick up very significant rocks and, take them out of the ground and remove them and, just place them somewhere else, just like they're nothing. So we're really, really, really concerned about that project at the moment. Plus, of course, we are, very, very concerned about the Woodside Scarborough gas project, that will, just dig up the seabed where there's ancient artefacts underneath the seabed, and they've actually a couple of years ago were all found around out there. So they just sort of have a memory loss that this has happened. So it's very significant. It is so significant. It is all joined up to the land and to the rock art that is there. So we're really, really concerned that this is going to be the loss of this ancient history on that land.
Josie, a lot of Australians watching this interview wouldn't be familiar at all with the region that we're talking about right now. You've described it as significant, as sacred. What can you actually see for people who go there and look at this rock art? What do you see? Why is it so important?
Well, there are so many stories of and depictions of animals. There are depictions of human, the first human motives in the world are on those rocks. Each particular rocks and section of them tell particular stories of family lines, song lines, connection to Mother Earth, connection to plants and animals, and connection to our people as well, which connects all of us. So it's that the ancient evolution of Mother Earth sits in those rocks, and it's been there for millennia, for thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of years. So that just can't be denied in a simple fact that you can just put keep putting projects on it, at an alarming rate. It's pretty disgraceful.
Just give us a sense of how complex negotiations can be surrounding these sorts of projects. Often the major mining companies do tell us that they are in talks, that they are negotiating with traditional elders in particular regions before projects go ahead. There's the state government, the federal government layers to this as well. How much of a complex process is it at the moment? And is that one of the things that needs to change?
Oh, absolutely, it needs to change. The way that the government, mining and the Aboriginal Corporation have played this hand is hand in hand. Unfortunately, the community actually don't even know what's going on. It's like a whirlwind comes in and they know last minute, when the rocks are being moved or when something's happening, because there's not many community members that are involved in this process, and so they're very select, if I can say that, by the Aboriginal Corporation itself. And they're paid to go out there, they're paid to monitor, they're paid, at every single stage they're paid, and with no other benefit to any other community member that has ties to that place. And also, there's the complexity of all of these Section 9s, these Section 10s, these, everything that you need to work through, hundreds of pages of documents to actually go back and forth with the government, because that's the way that they've blocked us forever, is their doctrines. So it's a hard game to play, but we as humans and fighting for humanity and our right to breathe good air and our right to drink non-contaminated water in the future, this is what we have to do, and it is complex and it is hard, and there's no doubt about it that we are blocked at every stage. I mean, having the Section 10 reporter come in now, and she will do her best and do an investigation, but whether that investigation will come too late after Perdaman has already moved rocks, because the Section 9 is going to let them do their work.
Yeah, Josie, so in your view, would you like these projects just stopped, full stop, blocked forever, this whole region basically put under protection, or do you see that there are compromises that can be made so that there can still be development for our crucial resources sector while also preserving these really sacred sites?
They have to be blocked. There is no way that they can preserve the sacred sites and have industry on there as well. The emissions that are coming out of those projects and out of those particular industries are creating devastation and destruction and desecration to those rocks right now as we speak. And they have been for the last 15, 20 years since they've been there. And it's time that the industry starts to pack up and get off that sacred land, because this is the world's oldest rock art that are here. And if we compare it to, say, the rock art in France, who, the French government doesn't even let them, people come in and breathe on them, on that rock art, and they've made a replica of that rock art that people can actually see. Well, doesn't it say something for us that we're just desecrating this rock art like it is nothing, that it doesn't mean anything to anybody, that it holds no cultural value? So to me, the whole system needs to change. The cultural heritage management plans that have been put into place need to be done by other people. They really need, the second, third, fourth opinions of experts that, sit around this particular area. So, and we know in the past that the experts that have been working on this for many years have just been blindsided and not listened to, exactly the same as the Aboriginal people.
Josie Alec, really appreciate you joining us to share your insights. Thank you so much. We'll be following with interest how this review plays out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.